Good morning, everybody. I'm Susan with letsfeelexcellent.com or the YouTube channel by the same name. And this morning I'm just preparing my morning smoothie, my after workout smoothie, so I wanted to give you a little peek at that. Okay, so here we are. I've already started it so I can keep the video short. And what we have in here is apples. They're in season right now. Some people tend to watch what I eat and they tend to go, oh, you really like duh, because of whatever I'm eating at the time, because they see me eating quantities of it. Well, you know, when you're a raw food vegan, you don't eat 2 fruits a day. And you eat in season fruit the best that you can get at the time. And right now I can get these apples organic. I like apples, and so I tend to be eating a little bit of them. But that's not all I want to eat. Like, I was just in Kauai the last weekend. They had, you know, more accessible citrus and pineapples and coconut water that's more available. And so I would rather have that kind of stuff if I'm there. If you can just go out to the yard or to the farmer that just picked it and it's ripened on the vine, organic, then do that. That's great. So of course you know what I'm doing from my applesauce video, and I'm taking out the core. But we're going to do this. We're going to change up this recipe a little bit because we're doing it in the new Vitamix. And we're going to add a little holiday flavor. So those of you that are making this change during the holiday season, I applaud you. Because I applaud you anyway if you're making a change. Because there are so many triggers at the end of the year, especially during the holiday season. The seasons are changing. It's the end of the year. There's all this hype with the holidays, marketing, and all different kinds of ways, family ways, and triggers, a lot of memories. Most of what we react to is well, all of what we react to is played memories. So we know that from Ho'oponopono. So right away you see a difference from my old Vitamixer and how big the pieces are. And I can just chunk them in there and just let them blend up. They're going to blend up great. More so than the old Vitamix. What you see in here, and you might be wondering what it is dates soaked in coconut water. Dates are a dried food, and we want to soak them. So I like to soak them in coconut water. That one's a little, needs a little more soaking because the pit won't come out. Sometimes I soak these, I de-pit them first. And no, I know some of you think your Vitamix is incredible, but you want to take the pits out. You don't want to eat this. So usually they pop right out. Some of these, they've been soaking for a while, but some of these are harder to get out. So I got about 7 dates in there and some of the coconut soak water right there. I get a little towel for my hands. Okay. Now some of you might be going, whoa, 7 dates, and how many apples do you have in there? I have 3 apples. Yeah, I'm going to sip this slowly throughout the day. If I was more hardcore, this would be breakfast. Some raw food vegans do this in about 20 minutes or half an hour. I'm going to put some nutmeg in there for the holiday season. Nutmeg was used by the Dalai Lama and Buddha for grounding, and it's a wonderful aromatic spice. plenty of cinnamon. Cinnamon is going to help me metabolize the sugars. It's not going to spike my blood sugar. And more apples. Okay, I'll put those in later. One thing about the raw high carb, mostly fruit, fructarian sort of diet, 80-10-10 diet, that, or lifestyle, I'd rather call it a lifestyle. One thing about it that's hard, that a lot of people give up on, is they don't understand why they have cleansing reactions, and they do because it's hard to metabolize the sugars. That's all. Okay, let's let her rip. It's a little quieter. It's not much quieter. It's just different. I love the temper. It's like medieval, you know? It's just like this medieval thing. Okay. Let's let it go. I put all these chunky things in here. Okay. So I don't really want to work that with the motor, even though it's not straining at all, but it's just a little bit cumbersome. So I'm going to take it off. I'm getting used to a few things about this. The lid. Where's one of those handy little spatulas that they gave me? I don't really want to put any more water in it because it's good smoothie consistency. It's nice, it's juicy. I think we just got a few pieces hung up. This is actually the first time I tried it all chunky like this. Oh, we'll see. Might be a little much for the blender right now. Now let me take a few of these pieces out. Yeah, I definitely want that date and cinnamon to mix in there. So this is great if you're having a sweet tooth. And you just sip it slow if you're not used to the sugars. Another good one that I like, that I really like, this is the culprit right here. Another good one that I like is persimmon date coconut. And I don't put the spices in, although you could put pumpkin pie spices in there because persimmon's kind of pumpkin pie-ish. Ah, solid ground. Let me take a little taste of that. Perfect. That's perfect just like that. So I'm going to use the rest of the apples in the second smoothie. I've got about, health-wise, about 24 hours to drink that, you know, because the cellulose packages are opened up and we want to make use of the sugars right away and the nutrients that are released out of their cellulose package. Okay, so that is my date apple holiday smoothie. I hope you enjoyed that. It's nutritious in a lot of ways, and let me know if you have any questions about fruit metabolism, or this kind of lifestyle, this eating lifestyle seems interesting to you. Contact me. If you enjoyed this video, please share it. Please give it a thumbs up. I'm Susan with letsfeelexcellent.com, wishing you an excellent holiday. Aloha.